Hi, this is Jim Stringer. I'm going to show you how to use the keyword feature in TeleScript AV. TeleScript Pro News has the same feature, so if you want to just transfer this knowledge to TeleScript Pro News, it'll work. Okay, in this script I've set up, as you can see, 3 chapters, chapter 1, 2, and 3. These could be scenes, they could be any kind of script having slide numbers, any kind of cue you'd like to set apart from a script, from the portion that the reader is supposed to read. I'm going to start with chapter 1 here and format it the way I would like these headings to be formatted. So I'll just mark it. I'm going to make it bold, and I'm going to increase the size of the font here a little bit. You can actually go, growth font is Control-Alt-Equal. So you can go Control-Alt-Equal, grows the font a bit. And then I'm going to actually change that font. Let's make it Times New Roman, just to have something different for a header. And we'll apply it to the selection only. And then let's make it a different color. Let's make the chapter headings red. So we'll go here to the color scheme, select set text to selected color. We'll make it the chapter headings red. And let's, for interest, make the backgrounds yellow. Now this is going to be really pretty here. So we're going to make, I made it yellow. So we've got a yellow chapter heading. Now I'm going to take this that I formatted, chapter 1, and once again I'll mark it. And then I'm going to store this in the keyword. In the keyword, there are 10 banks of 10 keywords each. So you have 100 possible keywords that can store text, formatting. Formatting is attributes, colors, and font name. And you can select these banks 10 at a time, and then you can retrieve them with these hotkeys, Control-Shift-1 through Control-Shift-0. You can store your formatting using Control-Alt-1 through Control-Alt-0. And in addition, you can use the Keyword Manager, which is a dialog box that looks like this. And I'm actually going to store this in Bank 1, Keyword 1. I'll put Store Keyword. Now notice this is very important. There are checkboxes here for when you want to retrieve the keyword, what attributes of the keyword that you want to retrieve. So you can select to retrieve the colors, the keyword attributes, i.e. bold, italic, underline, etc., all caps, whatever. In addition, you can use the keyword font, or just ignore the keyword font. Use the font that exists in the script. This is most important here. Use keyword text. If you uncheck this, when you apply the keyword, when you retrieve the keyword, it will retrieve only the attributes, colors, and font, not the text. So that's what we're going to do right now. I've unchecked that, close. And so now we have chapter 1, yellow, bold, Times Roman, slightly larger font. And let's go here to chapter 2, and we'll apply the same keyword attributes to chapter 2. Now I'm doing this, I'll do this first with the menus. Notice keyword, retrieve, 1. And as you can see, chapter 2 is now formatted the way that chapter 1 we set up. Now this time I'm going to do it with a hotkey. You can't see this, but I'm doing Control-Shift-1. That's very quickly to go through and quickly format your script. Let's do one more example. Let's say that we have 3 readers, Bill, Jill, and Will. Now obviously unlikely that we're going to have this, but let's set up Bill, and I just added some marks there so it's a little bit bigger. And I'm going to inverse Bill, and as you can see now I've got Bill kind of slugged there. And I'm going to make the font in this, let's use, there's a nice title. I don't know what this is. Muffer Saw. It's a crazy font, but here we go. So we've got Bill, and I'll make his foreground color yellow. We'll make it blue. Okay. I'm going to set the text background to blue. Well, it didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. This is okay, so we've got Bill now slugged to look like this. Let's do the same, something the same with Jill. We'll make Jill okay, Jill, I'm going to select black for the text color, and then for the background color I'm going to select yellow. So now we'll go down for Will, and I'll set Will will be, I'll bold him, and I'll set the text color, I'll set to yellow, and I'll set the background color to red. So now I've got three different readers, and each time we have one of these readers, let's go up here and assign these each to keywords. So I'll put Bill is going to go into keyword 2. Jill is going to go into keyword 3. And will be in keyword 4. Now you can at any time check on this in Keyword Manager, and you can look up here and see this drop-down list. So we've got Chapter 1 formatting, and Bill, Jill, and Will. And so on each of these, I'm going to use not only the attributes, but also the keyword text. So in the Keyword Manager, I've checked Use Keyword Text. Now as we go through the script, let's say you could do this either on a script that you've already created and using it to insert these, or we can go through, let's say we've got first reader is Bill, so I'm going to insert Bill right here. And I'll say this is his sentence. I'm displaying my awesome typing skills. Okay, now we have Jill, and I'll press Control-Shift-3, and that brings up Jill's slug. Okay, and now once again we'll do Will, and I'll press Control-Shift-4, and that brings up Will's slug. So you can do this throughout the script, and it makes formatting a script very easy. Now I'm going to show you one other thing that can be done with keywords, and that is I've had the question asked of me, is there a hotkey for coloration? So let's just go here to Will. I'm going to mark Will and put this on another keyword. I'm going to put this on keyword just in the same bank, put it on keyword 5. Now this is Will's yellow letters on red background. And let's go up here to the Keyword Manager. And in this case, I'm going to use not the keyword text. I'm not going to use the font. I'm not going to use the attributes, but I'm going to use the keyword colors. So now, let's say that I want, I highlight this and I press Control-Shift-5, and as you notice, it made the colors yellow on red, but didn't change any of the other attributes. Same thing goes for, let's do quick, Control-Alt-5. So this allows you to set, it can be as simple, let's just store the colors of this color yellow. We'll store this in keyword 6. Then say we want sentence here color just yellow, like that. Control-Shift-6. So you have a hotkey for any coloration scheme that you want to include. This applies also to attributes. Let's say here's another question somebody asked, which is there a hotkey for all caps? No, there's not a hotkey, but you can set it. Let's set the format of this attributes to all caps. Now we'll save this as keyword 7. And let's go to running out of places to make this happen, but let's do here keyword 7. So to retrieve this, this will make this is her, we'll make this as all caps. Now the good thing about using, as opposed to originally typing all caps, when you type in all caps, you're stuck with all caps. If you use all caps as an attribute, then you can reverse it. Here's all caps, attributes, all caps, and then you can set it back to normal, attributes, normal. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. The keyword is intended to be a tool rather than something that has very distinct boundaries and rules. You can make up your own rules. One thing I want to point out about keywords is that once you store things in a keyword file, they're actually saved on your disk drive. In this case, let's get a Explorer window up here. In this case, your keywords are stored in your TeleScript AV program directory. Here I've got a so here's under documents and TeleScript AV data, and in keyword, and if you notice TAV default keyword.kwd, this is the default naming for the keyword file for TeleScript AV. And all you have to do to move this to another operator's computer is copy this file and paste it into the same directory on their computer. Now you can also, if you had another keyword file that you'd like to use, the keyword manager allows you to load a keyword file with any name that you want. So if it's Scene 1 Productions keyword file, you can load that keyword file here. You can also save your current keyword file, although if you notice there, you can click this to save the keyword file after each change, which is probably a good idea. And I'll close it, and now it's saved so I can use it the next time. Well, I hope this has helped explain the keyword file, and I hope that everybody will find some uses out of this. I am very proud of this feature, and it's unique to TeleScript AV and TeleScript Pro, nothing else like it. I'll be back with advanced tutorial number 7, which will be a topic that will be announced.